Checker 1, checker 2, checker 3, 4, 5. No, coming at your cart. Alright. Alright guys, how's it going? It's your homeboy XtremeTony. Want to welcome everyone to the weekly Sunday live stream for January 12th, 2020 for WWE 2K20. And before we continue, before we start things off, just want to show you guys how I'm doing with the WWE 2K Originals, with the both Up in the Night and the Wasteland Wanderers DLC. One thing is, I do have the Fiend unlocked. Let's see, I have this version of Cross unlocked, this version of Mandy Rose. So I do have all that, all those things to create the. I do have Zombie Sasha Banks unlocked. The Wasteland Wanderers. Let's see. Middle of that one. Huh. I should look into doing this tower. Corbin the Gatekeeper. Corrupted Jack. Huh. Hey Matt, welcome. How you doing? Golf, huh? One thing, this one definitely has the Mad Max inspiration. Alright, so let's work on the career mode. Huh. One thing is, I did play some of the my player towers. Alright, so let's start where we left off, chapter 8 of career mode. So as this is loading, let me share the link with everyone on social media. It is what it is. One thing, the career mode is more in line with the way they do things with NBA 2K20.
Red, it's your old pal, Baron Blade. I'm gonna skip all the congratulatory crap and cut right to the chase. We all know what will happen next. WWE is gonna offer you a contract, but what if, and just hear me out, You swerved the entire industry and signed with BCW. Just think about the shockwaves that would send throughout the business and what it could do for both of us. Controversy creates cash, baby. Anyway, you have my number. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, Baron Blade was in last year's story mode.
So, I heard my sign in our hometown was either hit with a very localized hailstorm or the more likely scenario, it was vandalized. Do you or your loser friend Trey know anything about that? Because if I can prove that you had anything to do with it, there will be severe consequences. Anyway, I need to get back to training. I'm going to pretend my sparring partner is you and slap the crap out of her. Later!
That's funny.
Mae Young Classic winner. That was awesome. And do you know what this is going to do for me and my school? I'm updating the website right now with some revised rates. I mean, not to take anything away from what it means for your career, but you know, the fact that I trained the winner of the Mae Young Classic, that's good for business. Anyway, congrats, Red. You're on your way. Oh, and send me a picture of you with the trophy when you get a chance. I'll edit myself standing next to you if that's cool. All right, later.
Oh, okay.
Hey, got your...
I wish they would.
Baron Blade here. Just wanted to let you know my...
Welcome back to a special live edition of Women Who Fight, recapping everything we just saw at Evolution, where Red completed her improbable run by defeating Rhea Ripley to win the Mae Young Classic. Kit, I seem to remember you being pretty confident that Rhea Ripley was going to win the whole thing.
Well, I also seem to remember you thinking Io Shirai was going to win it. At least my predicted winner made it to the finals.
Okay, so we were both wrong. Okay, but let's talk about what this means for Red going forward.
Okay.
The Mae Young trophy's nice, but yeah.
Well, yeah, more specifically an NXT contract.
Really?
I wouldn't be surprised if we see an announcement regarding that very soon.
Based on the success of previous winners, Kairi Sane and Toni Storm, I don't think it's crazy to think that Red could capture championship gold in the very near future.
Whoa, take it easy there. She doesn't even have a deal yet as far as we know. And besides, didn't you learn your lesson on wrongly predicting the winner of the Mae Young Classic?
I'm just saying, Kairi Sane won the NXT Women's Championship less than a year after winning the first Mae Young Classic, and then Toni Storm won the NXT UK Women's Championship only a few months after she won last year's Mae Young. There is data to back this up.
Okay, but just because it happened for
doing
those
lucky
women
seven?
doesn't mean it will happen for Red.
Well,
I think you're getting way ahead of yourself.
okay, we'll revisit this at a later date and see if I was right. Until then, let's get back to discussing an amazing show.
Well, as far as like the live streams for the 2K20, let's see.
Hey, it's your mom.
Hey, you got...
Hey, bro. Good matchup.
Well, we never heard back from you about coming to your show, so...
Alright, so let's get the party started with the start career mode. One thing is, buy another charging cable. One to keep in the house and one to keep in the car. Peyton voice of the Iconics.
I feel like I recognize you from somewhere.
Calgary?
Oh, I know. You look just like the woman in those TV commercials for IBS. I think it's that scrunched up, miserable face you're always making.
I beat you in my first match ever, remember?
Sorry, doesn't ring a bell. But congrats on winning that cute little trophy. Let me know if you ever want to step up and face some real competition.
Yeah, alright. I bet you would. If yeah.
I just want to reiterate that we had no intention of signing you to NXT, possibly ever. But thanks to your friend sticking her neck out for you, that's obviously changed. So I suggest you make the most of this opportunity.
I will. Wait, so are you saying your buddy X-Pac never mentioned me?
No, he did.
Oh, okay. So at least you have his recommendation to go off of too.
I said he mentioned you. I didn't say it was good.
Huh. Yeah, they. I think it's just like the wrestling name, but it's not a final name. It's just kind of like a placeholder name. Because obviously the local last name is kind of like the kayfabe last name for the XtremeTony family. As in XtremeTony and Sergeant Arturo Loco.
I hate these things so much.
Then why were you in such a hurry to get here?
Because I hate being late slightly more than I hate awkward social obligations. I mean, if one more person says it, I'm going to strangle them.
Red?
Well, there goes my opening line.
She gets a little cranky when she's nervous.
Anyway, I've been covering the WWE Hall of Fame for almost 15 years, and I've never seen anything like this. We've had individuals, tag teams, factions, families, but never a pair of best friends inducted together. This is truly a special night.
It really is, Byron. But just because our in-ring careers are over doesn't mean we can't continue to give back to the business that gave so much to us. In fact, that's why I'd like to officially announce I'm available for commentary and hosting work. So, WWE, if you're looking to freshen things up around here, then you know where to find me.
Are you trying to take my job?
What? I'd never do that. Don't be so insecure, Byron.
Okay, well, that concludes one of the most interesting red carpet interviews of all time. Live TV, everyone.
What was that?
You're welcome for taking the heat off of you. And maybe I was auditioning for a gig. You don't want to stay involved in some way?
No. When I said I was done, I meant it.
Red. Trey.
Velveteen.
Congratulations. But just keep in mind, it's one thing to achieve your dreams, but you will never be the dream.
Great to see you too.
See? That's why I hate these things. You run into all sorts of people you have history with. That was super awkward.
Yeah? Well, at least it didn't end with someone getting knocked out like back in the day.
Huh, 2K20. I know. I mean, how long have we been piling on 2K20 since the game was officially released on PS4, Xbox, and PC? Because I mean, everything that's been said about 2K20 doesn't need to be said again. It's just a waste of time. So let's continue on, and I'm just making the most out of it.
Hey, where are you going? The show hasn't even started yet.
I don't have anything to do, so I'm leaving.
Seriously? You should stay. You never know what could happen, plus it at least gives the impression that you care.
I do care. In fact, I care too much, which is why I can't take just sitting around doing nothing while everyone else gets opportunities.
We're still relatively new here. I think you just need to give it more time.
We've been in NXT for months and I've barely been on TV. And other than you, no one even knows who I am. It's like high school all over again, right down to having to ask permission to use the bathroom.
Who makes you do that?
Cassius Ono. Wait, is he just messing with me? See? Exactly like high school.
Look, bathroom pranks aside, I think you're overreacting.
Really? Watch this. Hey, Ricochet. Good luck with your match tonight.
Aw, thanks, Troy.
He almost got your name right. That's a start.
If that doesn't prove my point, I've also asked just about everyone on the roster to be my partner for the Dusty Classic, and they all said no. Or worse, ignored me.
Okay, fine. Maybe there's some truth to what you're saying, but I still believe it'll get better.
Do you think anyone would catch on if you disguised yourself as a man so you could be my partner?
As much as I'd love to try to pull that off, I'm focused on beating Rhea Ripley to get a shot at the NXT Women's Championship. It's gonna be tough since she still hasn't gotten over the fact that I beat her in the Mae Young Classic.
But at least you have the Mae Young Classic win. It proved you belong here. My problem is everyone thinks I'm just riding your coattails. Well, you know what? From now on, I'm gonna ride my own coattail.
How do you plan on doing that?
I need to do something big to get people's attention. Something that'll change the narrative. And I need to do it tonight.
I like the fact that you're not just giving up and going home, but keep in mind, I put my reputation on the line by getting you hired here. So anything you do ultimately reflects back on me.
I understand, but you have nothing to worry about. Hey, do you know where I could get some handcuffs on short notice?
And now I'm worried.
Well, dude, I need to work on their move sets a bit. Because I have Juan Loco style being more of a technician, and then Angela Maravilla more of the strong style, hard strikes. By the way, I had a chance to go to the gym earlier this afternoon. Sorry. Just had a quick workout.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and will determine the #1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship.
Before we get to that match, which my friend Red is going to dominate, there's something I need to say. When I was signed to NXT, I was told to make the most of my opportunity. Well, so far, the only opportunity I've had is to sit in the back every week like some kind of glorified cheerleader, watching everyone else do their thing, while I ask myself over and over again why I'm not out here. Maybe it's because I'm not good enough in the ring, or I don't have the right look, or I rub someone the wrong way, Or maybe it's simply because my friend helped me get a job and no one can see me as anything other than a charity case. I could drive myself crazy trying to figure it out, but one thing's for sure. If I never get a chance to show what I'm capable of, how will anyone know if I deserve to be here or not? Luckily, there's a tournament coming up that has put countless NXT superstars on the map, the Dusty Classic. Only problem is, I've tried and tried to find a partner, and so far, all I've gotten is a bunch of no's, blank stares, and who the heck are yous? But there's one person I haven't asked yet. Someone who calls themselves the Dream. But they've never competed in the tournament named after the real Dream. Leaving this ring until Velveteen Dream comes out and agrees to be my partner.
Really? Why did he just handcuff himself? Like, really? This should be interesting. And yes, I turned off commentary. Because it always sucks. Because if they can make the commentary sound good on NBA 2K series, why couldn't they do it here?
So, are you gonna be my partner? Because as you can see, I'm not going anywhere until I get a yes.
The Dream always keeps a spare handcuff key on his person. You never know when you might need it.
Why do they exaggerate the abs?
If you want the Dream to be your partner, then you need to prove yourself by beating the Dream in a match later tonight. You got the Dream's attention, but let's see if you can keep it.
Ooh, okay. Wait, I hate when I just see random devil horns. Like, are they trying to point out that they're part of the Illuminati? And no, I'm not part of it at all. Huh.
What the heck was all that?
Me riding my own coattail.
Well, maybe give me a heads up next time you're gonna hijack the show right before my match.
You got this.
Fall off, I blame Vince. Or Triple H. What? I thought it would have been a good opportunity if they continued to beat each other down. That would have been awesome. Assist mode. I've never used assist mode before. Hold R2 and X. See, one of my gripes with 2K20 is how they changed the controls. It was fine the way it was, instead of having to use the face buttons. Now this should be interesting here. Juan Loco, aka Trey.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from San Diego, California, weighing in at 237 pounds, Juan Loco. And his opponent from Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., weighing in at 227 pounds, Velveteen Dream.
Velveteen Dream, his theme song kind of reminds me of a George Clinton inspired type of song. Or Bootsy Collins, something of that ilk. Even though that's music before my time, but they play them all the time on the radio. Well, maybe not all the time, but every once in a while on the old school station. I wonder how well he'll do if he gets called up to the main roster. If you guys are watching, don't be shy, drop a line and say hi, be part of the chat. And Q&A session is open, so if you guys want to ask any questions in regards to any plans with XtremeWL, CAW, Pro Wrestling. And by the way, gotta say, send my condolences to the family of La Parca, who passed away earlier today. La Parca number 2, who was currently playing the La Parca character on AAA. Dry there. Stun gun. Hope it's not another cutscene. It's so formulaic. It's like get him to red health and then perform a standing strike in the ring, like in the last match with Angela Maravilla. Purple Rainmaker. What the hell? What the hell? Like, you're joking, right? I don't get this. I don't know what to say there. It's like, wait. Yes, it was. I was like, well, it's so formulaic. Like that's I've noticed a pattern. Like a lot of these matches in career mode is like get your opponent to red health and then perform a strong strike while they're standing up in the ring, and then a cutscene happens. Very formulaic. It's like very cookie cutter. I'm just shaking my head right now.
I let you win last week because the Dream thought about what you said. And I want to prove that I am the real Dream. That's all this is. You're just lucky to be along for the ride.
Okay, fine. But now that we're partners, shouldn't we discuss strategy or something?
Here's a strategy. Stay out of the Dream's way.
Hey, I ran into Triple H earlier and assured him your stunt last week was just a one-time thing. You're lucky he thought it was good TV, or you might be out of a job.
Triple H thought I was entertaining? That's great!
That's not exactly what I would have gotten out of that statement. Nonetheless, I'm happy you found someone to team with for the Dusty Classic, even if it's Velveteen Dream.
What do you mean, even if?
I just don't think he's the most trustworthy partner. But hopefully I'm wrong.
He's too set on proving he's the real Dream to pull anything on me. So don't worry, I'll be fine. But what about your big contract signing tonight? You have anything planned?
Yeah. I'm gonna go out there and sign the contract.
That's it? These things are all about playing mind games with your opponent to get an advantage in the match. Like, what if you brought your Mae Young Classic trophy to the ring with you? That would really get in Rhea's head.
Okay. Since you seem to know about this sort of thing, I'll take your advice and bring the trophy out.
Great. So, what did Triple H say about last week being good TV? Did he like my promo, or the handcuff move, or just everything overall?
You should focus on your match.
Heavy machinery. Wait, what the hell happened?
I heard what you said last week about wanting to prove you belong in NXT. I respect that. But it's not going to come at our expense.
Tucker notice.
No, sir. Not our expense, Tucky.
We came back to NXT for one reason. To win the Dusty Rhodes Classic.
Back to win the whole enchilada!
I actually watched your previous Dusty Classic matches to try to get an advantage, but there wasn't a lot to go on. You know, because you always lost in the first round.
You went there, huh?
He did go there. Sounds like he wants to fight.
I'm just stating a fact.
Then here's another one. Tonight...
Cause we're coming!
You could tell they phoned it in. Well, how come I don't have any attributes points to spend on? Troy. Oh, wait.
Coleman, did you happen to catch NXT last week?
I never miss it. I like to watch and say, yep, better than that guy. Oof, better than that loser. Way better than that turkey.
Sounds like a fun way to watch the show.
It is. But there is one guy there who is pretty awesome. I can't remember his name, though. Rhymes with Fanny. Looks like he's about 17.
Oh, you mean Manny?
No, but that's close. Maybe it was Nanny or Granny? Nah, it'll come to me.
Anyway, I wanted to ask what you thought about Trey hijacking the show and calling out Velveteen Dream. Kind of reminded me of when we invaded NXT a couple years back.
Yeah, but when we did it, we had super cool costumes from my Uncle Don's costume shop in Syracuse, New York. You're welcome, Uncle Don.
Well, our little stunt in NXT kind of backfired with Triple H and Baron. But so far, it looks like it's working out for Trey because he ended up getting Velveteen to be his partner for the Dusty Classic.
Cranny! That's it!
That's definitely not it. Your thoughts on Trey?
He's a loudmouth, and all he cares about is his look and doing whatever he can to entertain the crowd. Hey, how about you focus on winning a match, you turkey?
Okay, I feel like you're trying to make turkey into a thing, but it's not really happening.
That's exactly what a turkey would say.
Ugh.
What the fuck? Buzz and Cole. Cole Quinn. All right. After this, we're gonna go to the exhibition matches, and of course, between that and before that, I'm gonna show you who's on the roster in 2K20 so far. Cause like I have a long ways to go, like a lot of CAWs to create, and you guys know I like to put a lot of detail on the face and body of the characters. At times maybe the ring attire, but I really go to town on the move sets, like try to.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 237 pounds, Juan Loco. And his partner from Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., weighing in at 227 pounds.
Face kind of gets on my nerves. Like I use those ever since they brought the templates on, starting with 2K18. I've been using the templates for a lot of the CAW characters. Like certain templates, face templates for like Trey Steele, for Alex Ison, Tammy, Ruby, Lisa Vasquez. Because even though I use the template, I still make a lot of adjustments to the facial features, like the head size, and then the eye placement, the eyes, the eyebrows, the nose, the mouth, and then go to working out the details in every part of the details of the facial structure, as well as like the body. Because one thing with Tammy is like I've upped her weight. Well, not like okay, I got you, but because if I use the default face, they would all look the same, no matter how much I try to change the.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 650 pounds, Tucker and Otis, heavy machinery.
So I'm not worried about trying to get stars in the match. Just try to get the win. So the famous has been downgraded to a regular move. I wonder when they're gonna release the next patch for 2K20. I know why I like the half and half suplex. That was quick work. Basically kept Otis on the sidelines.
Here are your winners, Juan, Loco, and Velveteen Dream.
What? One thing they should do is they extend the time that they're gonna have the servers open for 2K19. Because one of the biggest challenges, I have 99 of the 100 roster spots used up for 2K.
You all have history with one another, but at NXT TakeOver, more history will be made when you'll compete in a triple threat match for Candice LeRae's NXT Women's Championship. Now, if you could each sign your names on the contract, we can make this match official.
Before we sign anything, I want to ask what you're doing out here with that trophy. You think you're real cute, don't you?
This thing? I actually bring it everywhere. The grocery store, the gym, car wash, contract signings. I even sleep with it sometimes. Helps remind me of how I won the Mae Young Classic on my very first try. But who did I beat in the finals? Huh. I can't remember.
I don't have time for this.
You might want to stick around for a preview of what I'm going to do at TakeOver.
Oh! Oh!
I don't give a damn about that. This is what I want.
Damn.
I'm so sorry. This is my fault.
Fuck. Yeah, because the servers are scheduled to be shut down this May. One thing is, I should try to create new logos and stuff to use on both 2K19 and 2K20. Maybe update the ring aprons. And let's see, new ring aprons.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 237 pounds, Juan Loco.
One thing, do you need some of the extra, any of the logos that I have in? Once the towers I was able to improve this attributes of both
And his partner
and
from Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C., weighing in at 227 pounds, Velveteen Dream.
And also, if you guys have any questions about 2K20, well, I'll try to answer them as best as I can. Well, also, one thing is I am inching closer to having both XGWL Charge episode 91 and WCWL Battlezone episode 16 ready for commentary. I'm just a couple of things that I need. I'm like short of a couple items. Going up against the Street Profits.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
How the hell do they have a red Solo cup? Test for D'Angelo Dawkins. Why was it going slow? I guarantee it's gonna be like help the red and then performing a standing strike after getting the objective to get the help the red. I know. The Reluctant Partners is a pretty interesting storyline. One I've never used in XtremeW before. I've had partners turn on each other, like when Slash first turned on Sherman Sampson when it was like you have the heel Slash and the babyface Sherman Sampson at the time. They're the Viking Raiders. One thing I should do is just every time I do 2K20, I should just do just do a chapter every time I'm on 2K20 live stream.
Hey, I heard the good news. You were cleared, but you sure you're okay?
I'm only sure of one thing. I'm going to annihilate Rhea Ripley. She almost took everything from me, but her mistake was she stopped at almost. Tonight, I won't stop.
At least your match is no DQ. That way you can take care of Rhea and still win the title, so that's good.
I'd say it's very good.
Damn. Ooh.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes. The dream's reflection is beautiful.
Right. Well, that trophy could be ours, but I was thinking we still don't feel like a real team. And a big part of that is because we don't have matching outfits like all the great tag teams throughout history. So, I went and had these made. I hope you like them.
I love them.
Well. Remember, that's a strong emotion. It's like you like something, and something's like. Remember, love and hate are strong emotions, just on the opposite side of the spectrum. It's like and dislike, same levels of magnitude on different sides of the spectrum. NXT Takeover New York. I thought it didn't say Brooklyn.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the NXT Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from San Diego, California, Angela Maria.
Angela Maravilla. A wonder. It's an interesting ring attire.
And introducing the challenger from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
You guys have seen what I'm wearing, like this plain shirt and then this button-up shirt over it. Hoping that as long as I don't get this part of the shirt, that it's a combination shirt. So I don't get this dirty, I can just clean it up.
Introducing the champion from Anaheim, California.
My skin
she
doesn't
is
touch it.
the NXT Women's Champion,
dirty, I can
Candice
have to put it in the wash.
LeRae.
I really don't have to, so I can just. But the undershirt is the one I have to put in the wash. I got it over this past summer, just something new to wear. But I have a lot of old shirts that I've been thinking of tossing out. Of course, I said think because I'm a bit of a rat pack. A pack rat. Okay, this is cool. What a move with the poison line. Oh yeah. So close. Oh. Man, I didn't think that this chapter of career mode would be so long. Like, what is wrong? What? Oh my god. All the match rules. DQ. Oh. Are you kidding me? Come on, come on, come on. Stunner. I think I want to stop here because after that hellacious war, I'm like, goddamn. Alright, so let me show you guys what I have so far. Community creations. That's Alberto Diaz, who just added in not too long ago. Of course, there's Jamari Mito, Jacob Gutierrez. Oh yes, Sherman Sampson right there. There's Tammy. Let me show you guys real quick, because well, one thing is I need to work on Sherman Sampson a bit more. One thing is I just barely created Sherman Sampson, just like the character model. I haven't had a chance to work on the moveset or the moves. Just so far, just the character. Anyway. One thing is I need to work on the arenas as well. Hey Chris, Gary. I need to check how much money I have in my bank account. I'm glad you guys are jumping in the live stream. One thing is, it is important that I check my bank account on a regular basis. I won't say on a daily basis, but yeah, something around along those lines, like maybe every day, every other day. Especially because these get deductions from a bank account because I have like because I'm paying a lot of things automatically every month. So I need to check what I have going on. Because I have my car payment being taken from my bank account at the end of every month. I have my student loan payments, credit card payments, like a lot of things. Even my Patreon contributions at the first of the month, my Patreon contributions get deducted every month. So in case you're wondering who I'm contributing to, well, it would be Wrestling with Regret, the Gaming Historian. I've been thinking about changing my contributions from Pat the NES Punk to like WrestleMania, since I watch that every day. And maybe add one more contributor or someone to contribute to their channel, because I watch their content on a regular basis. But yeah. Gloria and well, it's close to the
from San Diego, California, one half of the Queen, B. Tammy.
all right. I'm thinking of changing Tammy's color of the ring attire. So yes, as you guys notice, Tammy doesn't have her high heel boots anymore. I like how there's too many glitches in this game. Otherwise, Tammy would be wearing high heel boots. Even though technically they do work, they're not all glitched out. Any other arenas or championships that you upload on community creations on 2K19? One of the problems with the controls is like, cause I'm trying to do the limb targeting thing. And I need to change that because XtremeTony is a powerhouse. And ooh, nice counter by Tammy. Tammy showing off her flexibility as always. Yeah, Tammy still has a tattoo. Yeah, Tammy going for the twerk salt. This is a good setup for the Queen's Fury. And, oh, counter by D'Antonelli. Yes, I got that. I see. I didn't say nothing to you. Shut up, Siri. I didn't talk. See, that's what I hate about this iPhone. It's like. I wish it would let me attack more. Was a low blow. Oh yeah, which reminds me. Yes, she low blowed D'Antonelli. But then again, that is very typical of Tammy. Yeah, they're up there. Who? Mikasa Schultz. Team XGWL. I know, right? One thing, I'm not sure if Charles Schultz will be on the live stream. There's no guarantee of that. In other wrestling news, some people are talking about Tessa Blanchard just because her upcoming match for the Impact Wrestling World Title. So what exactly do you mean that Charles has some explaining to do? I'm just curious to know.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring,
I don't
at a
like that
combined
TV
weight of
filter.
439 pounds, the team.
So you got the brothers. I see. Well, the only members of the currently part of the XtremeTony family, you got XtremeTony, his brother Sergeant Arturo Loco. And of course, because I know you guys have seen the pre-show for Moment of Truth in that interview that with Eddie Mack, revealing a well-kept secret in the past of XtremeTony and Tammy.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 504 pounds, the Anarchist!
One thing that I made it very uniform that the Anarchists have the logo on their right pant leg. Yes. So technically, Tammy's part of the family. The fictional family. because that's a storyline, an angle I've been wanting to play out for a long time, and given how long I've been in CW, I'd say it was time to play that card for a bit, put it in the back burner, and then plant seeds for it, and then let that seed sprout in the future. Plus, I would think it'd be too soon to create that second generation. Hey Charles, welcome. Well, Lucky 7 has a couple questions for you. Wow, 6 people on the live stream, that's pretty awesome. Squad up. Yeah, I got another trophy. 2 trophies in one live stream. That's pretty cool. And now the tag to the playmaker. And now slash. But would it be too soon? Because I'm thinking that it's too soon for me to post, like, to even think about creating a CAW of XtremeTony and Tammy's daughter. Best press. Because it would make more sense for me to post a CW of another second generation CW. Ooh, Snake Eyes. Making the wear down is much larger opponent. XtremeTony 5'11", 248. Even though I'm IRL, I'm 5'7". Well, at least we got our explanation. But then again, it is like fantasy. It is our own imaginations, and we can do however we like. Ooh, what a stomp there! Oh, drop toe hold there by AJ Cool. Because there's a couple of second generation CWs in WCDL, like Alberto Diaz, the nephew of XtremeWL commentator Hector Diaz. We got Zion Nick Mary, the daughter of Jimmy Nick Mary. Found by AJ Cool. Oh! He almost went through the ring. Going for the lightning bolt. As a friend would say, it's super effective. And all the Pokemon left to the side, and now about to go for the 5-way popper. And that is gotta be it. Cover 1, 2.
Here are your
One thing I haven't had a chance to work on is Jamari Mito's entrance and move sets. One thing is I have some clothes I need to put away, so I'm this should be an interesting match. So I'll be back. I'll attend to this. But remember, I'm still here. You guys can still ask questions. And we'll go from there. Or rather, I'll be back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Albert. And his opponent from Leeds, England, weighing in at 197 pounds, Joe Omega.
Damn. How's the match going so far? Omega with the win. Okay, gotcha.
Here is your winner, Joe Omega.
Whew. Alright, so one more match and then that's one thing that I always have to. One thing I don't like is when I download CW character and their attributes are at 100 and it's all the way maxed out. One thing is I try to be a bit more realistic based on like their size, their skill set, their age, and their so those with a bigger push that are up higher on the card are going to have a higher overall than those that are lower on the card. Like for example, all the WCDL wrestlers on the men's side are somewhere between 80 to 87, and then all those on the main roster go from like 83, 84 to like 96, 97. You see Trey Steele with a 95 overall. Remember, I have not had a real chance to work on Jamari Neal's moveset entrance.
Making his way to the ring from Houston, Texas.
This is basically his ring attire from last year's
221
game,
pounds, Jay Michaels.
Well, like I said, I have some clothes I need to attend to, so I'll be busy with that. But remember, I'm still here.
And his opponent, representing the team from New York, weighing in at 265 pounds, Troy Steele.
WWE TV, welcome. And now look at this, Jamari Mito. Ooh, spiral bomb. Cover. 1, 2. And ooh, kick out by Trey Steele. I mean, can you imagine this happening on XtremeWL TV? Like, Trey Steele versus Jamari Mito. After this match is over, I'm going to work on Trey Steele's, not Trey Steele, Jamari Mito's moves and entrance. I didn't mean like that. Oh, how many times has The Rock taking on Booker T on WWE programming? Because there's like who the old veterans are, who the current top stars are, and who are the future, like the young talent. Because one thing I do have to think about is the future of the, and who's going to be the, because I do have to think about who's going to be the next flag bearers of the CAW League. Because it just can't be me all the time. Because I know it worked for Vern Gagne in the AWA, but I'm not Vern Gagne. That's for damn sure. I'm XtremeTony. And I do want to give people a reason to watch. Okay, so yes. Alright, so let's go ahead and change that entrance. Oops. Creation, entrance. One thing, like I said, like Q&A session is open, so you guys can ask anything. It's been open since pretty much the beginning of the broadcast. Just keep in mind that the in-game music you're not going to hear while during the entrances, but I use it that way I know who's coming, who's making their entrances when I'm... I don't know if you guys can hear the entrance themes, but the one that has Underground 2 is the one that I use the in-game music for the Anarchists. Yeah. Okay. With all the craziness happening, let's shoot the news about Tessa Blanchard, Rory Gulak, and Juan Francisco de Coronado. Who should we, as wrestling fans, do our best to disassociate from these competitors? It's a tough one though. It's like one thing, there's no sanity in. Which kind of sucks, though. Okay. Wait, is Eric Young in the... Okay. Can't this thing stay on for long? Alright, so let's get to the nitty-gritty intro. Stage. Alright, thanks for dropping in. Alright, awesome. See, ramp. See, ring in. What about the pyro from Razor Ramon? Maybe put that at the beginning. Like right there. Spider-Man Doom actually looks pretty good. I should have keep this like that. And now for the movesets. Let's see. There's like a lot of versions of the ankle lock. Oh, number 5. Or 4. I say number 5. It comes close to what you were telling me earlier in that message. Yeah. I still like the spiral bomb for some reason. See if they, I don't know if they have this move in the screw tape. The I-10 to 610 power bomb with a knee strike. See if I can find it. Wait, is that the power bomb you wanted to see? Showmeister, you still there? Ooh. Jackknife powerbomb. Pretty sure it was this one. What about the... Oh. What about the taunts? Well, anyways, I'm gonna sign off here. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, then I'm still trying to get that goal, because currently I'm at 408 subscribers on this channel, 60 on the XGWL channel. So I do want to get to at least 1,000, because that's the goal I wanted to get last year, but I failed to do so. But I want to, because I do want to get 500, because I'm only 96 away from getting that goal of not. So let's do that by St. Patty's Day or by tax day, April 15th. Because that's realistic. So with all that being said, I'm going to still work on Jamari Mito. Thanks for everyone tuning in. Bidding you all, adios.